Like and subscribe.
Cawl was in the midst of a debate with an inquisitorial representative as many Magos watched. He was accused of many things, one such being tech heresy.
Do you deny that you are guilty of modus unbecoming Archmagos Cawl?
Said Frank.
No, I am guilty of that, frequently. But we all have our foibles, don't we? More flippancy to conceal the most heinous
Oh, what?
of that, frequently. But we all have our foibles, don't we? More flippancy to conceal the most heinous form of modus unbecoming. And that would be tech heresy, heretical works, innovation, experimentation, the creation of novel
Innovation is heresy? Really?
technologies. You know exactly of what I speak. Do you deny that you are an
It makes sense though, because that's one way to control it. If they innovate and then they realize, wait, we don't have to do certain rituals for using tech.
innovator?
I
That you
suppose.
are an empiricist? I do not deny it. Why would I deny that? Then you are guilty of heresy, heretic. Is this true, Cawl? Do you admit to being a heretic?
Frank was practically rubbing his mechadendrites with glee.
I do not. So then, what are you admitting? Empiricism is heresy. This is where our opinions deviate,
Breathing is heresy, man.
or rather, where the actual facts deviate from generally held opinion. Investigative, iterative experimentation is not heresy. The cult holds it to be so. Some sects within the cult hold it to be so, and I admit they are currently in the ascendancy. But that doesn't stop them from being wrong. Empirical exploration of the great work was once the driving principle.
Yeah, he's dead. They're killing him. They're tearing him apart, man. 1 billion%.
We of Mars did. We have never recovered from the loss of our ancient knowledge. We obsess over the past because that is where we see our greatness to be, and we do not see that we cannot relearn everything from the remains of our ancient civilization because so much of it has been lost. Do you state that the quest for knowledge is fruitless?
Someone interjected.
I state no such thing. Allow me
I was surprised they're letting him speak for this long. Like, usually it's like any sort of words leaning towards heresy, it's like, God damn, dude.
to explain. We cannot reconstruct the knowledge base of our forebears through techno-archaeology alone, but we can reconstruct it by following the same paths of inquiry that our ancestors pursued. All I am guilty of is using the same techniques that they did in order to uncover what
Just because I believe everything was already created during the golden age of technology. Really? They're gonna hold on for like, what is it, like 40,000 years of the same shit and not innovate? What the fuck? Okay, man. He has the backing of Rupert Gellerman. Oh, so they just can't kill him. They're just like trying to inquisite him a little bit. The Mechanicas operate a democratic system. Oh, really? That's surprising.
they uncovered. So then, you openly admit to innovation.
Cawl snorted, an organic, very human noise.
Please, illogical. The flaw in your argument is that if that is so, you think me capable of exceeding the wisdom of the ancients. Certainly not. You disrespect the wisdom of those who came before if you believe I believe you of all people are capable of such a thing. I do not, like every being.
What? I got confused in that.
Please, illogical. The flaw in your argument is that if that is so, you think me capable of exceeding the wisdom of the ancients. Certainly not. You disrespect the wisdom of those who came before if you believe I believe you of all people are capable of such a thing. I do not. Like every being in this room, I long for nothing more than to rebuild the knowledge of our forebears. Taking under consideration my avowed motive.
Wait, so the argument is them saying that he's innovating, but then he's saying, oh, so you're saying I'm innovating, so I'm doing more than our forebearers, and that's technically heresy because it's impossible. It's like the thing, one of those like paradoxal things about God. What is it? That God's all knowing. Does he also know what it's like to be gay? But gay is a sin, you know?
And
It's just a paradox.
that I cannot hope to exceed the glories of the dark age of technology, then how can I be guilty of innovation?
True. It is a paradox. You're saying it's heretical for him to innovate, but like it's impossible for him to innovate at all because they already made it, right?
If I am merely rediscovering what our ancestors... That is not the nature of innovation. Innovation is the combination of known techniques to create new artifacts and sciences. Is that so? I would argue that innovation is the creation of entirely novel things. I make nothing new. I combine what is known to recreate that which was lost. My primary space marines are based upon the work of the Emperor, which was based...
What a fucking smartass, man. You know he's a grammar Nazi, 1 billion%. They also continue to find old tech that is still far ahead of what is currently possible to them. Yeah, probably, because to fucking do a bunch of rituals and shit. There used to be human spaceships that shifted the target's fractions of a second in time so they overlap and explode with via paradox. Okay. Tense is considered a curse word.
Upon the work of the ancients. The weapons I conceived of for their army are all extrapolations.
It's just a slur.
How could they? Extrapolations are innovations, which were based upon rediscoveries of ancient technologies applied to existing knowledge. They are refinements, not innovation, and therefore not heretical. Ancient technologies, ancient techniques, ancient knowledge. I do nothing new.
He's got a point, though. He's got a point. I mean, technically, he's not innovating. Surely, right?
What a hero, Commissar! Thank you. No, it was all of you. Serious.
Ooh, is there a book that's like, they need to write a book depicting like one of the soldiers or one of the auxiliary forces under Ciaphas Cain? But like, we don't see his like inner monologue or anything. Like, we see the point of view of like a soldier or something.
It was your bravery that made this all possible. Ciaphas Cain, hero of the Imperium. Ciaphas Cain, hero of the Imperium.
Thanks, sir. At first I was nervous of you giving me command of the front lines against the foul greenskins. Well, you observed from the rear lines, but I see now that it was a test.
Yes.
Your faith in my abilities filled me with a determination so intense I can barely express how it burns. And thank goodness, considering that.
I love this trope so much, man. I actually do love this trope. I think I'm reading something currently, but it's an exact trope that everyone's misunderstanding the main character's like whole motivation about things, and they're taking it like the best way possible.
The rear line was completely flanked by an undetectable force of giant invisible orcs. But fortunately, you had some brilliant idea of having the humongous, sneaky orcs blindly chase you as you tactically withdrew your chimera.
Yeah, tactically withdrew. Yeah, sure did.
But my lord, Commissar Cain, how you
Bravely waited at the edge of a mighty cliff, seemingly cornered, for the orcs to get just close enough so you could shoot a weak spot in the rock behind them.
Bro's like, what the fuck? Man, I fucking ran. I just ran away, dude.
And fearlessly drive right through the greenskin horde, just fast enough to survive as a whole cliff face crumbled, plunging the orcs right into another.
Stashed that was going to flank our front lines! Holy shit! In the heat of the moment, you used our enemy's momentum against itself and bravely risked your own life to achieve it. Not only did you defeat the enemy in one fell swoop, sir, you saved
He's leaning back so much.
lives. All hail Ciaphas Cain, hero of the Imperium!
Ciaphas Cain, hero of the Imperium!
Yeah, I did all that shit. Yup. Sure did.
Should be dead. That was so close. That was too close. I thought that was it. The end of Cain's long history of bullshitting his way to the top. Ah, for throat's sake, how am I still alive? Withdraw? You mean hightail it like a damn coward is out? Because that's what I did. Like a piece of shit. Right to the damn dead end. Oh, I didn't even see the weak spot in the ground. I was just trying to shoot the damned orcs. My troops think I did it intentionally. They always do. You fools! You beautiful fools! You have no idea the size of the bit of lies I have made. You piece of shit.
It's not his fault, man. It's not his fault. People take it the wrong way, though. Or the right way.
Will tumble to the ground, crushing not only you, but all these poor, innocent souls who you led into this web of the sea. God, Emperor, I am such a piece of shit. What have I become? You have to end this. This has to stop. We're out of the lucky years ago, Cain. I've been running on
I
fumes.
don't think the Emperor would even give two shits, man. If he actually heard this, he'd be like, wait a second. So you're telling me you still won? Okay.
throne knows how long. You have to go up there and tell them. Face the music, Cain, cause your songs are playing. Deafening loud now. Let the lie die before we do. Just admit to them you're a fraud.
No, you're too far gone.
A piece of shit. Tell them the truth. Tell them.
Commissar Cain, it turns out the Orcs' war boss was in the group of greenskins the cliff face fell into. Now all of the Orc forces are in full retreat, planet-wide. The
Of course they are, man. Oh my god.
commander is here to award you the Star of Terror for your bravery.
I was only doing my duty, Chairman. I am honored by such a gesture. Tell the commander I humbly accept, and please.
All the stats into luck. True.
I was waiting for you, sir.
Oh. Now, luckily, he was asleep at the time, and now he's gonna wake up. He didn't hear anything.
I can explain. Explain. There is no need. Mood kindred. I have finally found you.
Wait, what? Is he the same? Is this guy the same? Who's this other guy?
Mood? Kindred? Are you also a piece of shit?
Yes.
Mood Kindred?
Wait, who's this guy? Who's this space marine here? Did they also go with the look build? Jesus, man. This song. Ironically, his luck is very bad. It's just his skill and keen senses that saves him. Who's the other guy? Who's the marine?